Hey, everybody, welcome back to the Thescylounge podcast, episode number 345, Sporting Slipping Slap State, Realm of Balls and Pucks. And right now, boys and girls, in the realm of pucks, I'm not feeling all that great. Because in the Stanley Cup playoffs, semifinal round, game 2, at home, the Vegas Golden Knights lost to the Montreal Canadiens. I thought this game was probably going to go into overtime 3-2, but the Knights ended up losing 3-2 in regulation. Why? I would say the first period, which was absolute ass by the Vegas Golden Knights, and where Jeff Petrie just made a name for himself, just 2 points easy on the night, and power plays, which just completely MIA. Since, I don't know, maybe the last round, first round, I have no fucking idea. But the Vegas Golden Knights continue to just be so frustrating because after going down 3-0, Alex Pietrangelo gets the goal that erases the deficit to 2. Then you head into the third period where Carey Price just turns on God mode and you couldn't really do much after that. And it sucks because I honestly thought the Vegas Golden Knights had some decent chances. I mean, especially game 1 where everything was really going in. Unlucky bounces for Montreal, but obviously lucky bounce if you're a Vegas Golden Knights fan. And what's immensely frustrating is the fact that Vegas's offense just didn't do shit in that first period where, again, Montreal struck twice. And that was really the game sealer right there, that first period. And again, when you have Carey Price doing Carey Price things, meaning really good fucking player, right? One of the best goaltenders in the league, if not the best goaltender in the league, when he's on. Just led to Knights on a frustrating night at home, T-Mobile Arena inside the Fortress, just a bummer, right? Because Marc-Andre Fleury, as good as he was, the numbers wouldn't really say that, which is unfortunate, but 20 saves on 23 shots and .870 percentage. Sometimes my chicken scratch writing is ass, but certainly the Vegas Golden Knights were also ass when they were trying to back up Marc-Andre Fleury. Sure. We could say Alex Pietrangelo did really well. And yeah, I would probably agree. But yeah, on the other end, you had Carey Price. Oh my God. 29 saves on 31 shots. A .935 save percentage. He was seriously in God mode. You couldn't do anything against Carey Price tonight. And yeah, Toffoli getting a goal stung a little bit. Joel Armia getting the first goal, though, that just kind of irritated me a little bit. Like, really? Joel goddamn Armia? That's great. Or just we'll lose the game at home like that, huh? Although, yeah, I mean, the latter, I'd say third of the game, you kind of had momentum swinging your way a bit, but Montreal just kind of suffocated you defensively there in the neutral zone, honestly. And Carey Price, man. Carey fucking Price. He's a beast. He's a goddamn beast. That sucks. And we have to see him. And what sucks more is not only the fact that the Vegas Golden Knights lost, but these goddamn Dodgers lost tonight. 2-0. I believe on the television broadcast with Joe Davis and Oral Hershiser with Spectrum Sportsnet. Yeah, that's right. They were saying how the Dodgers weren't shut out for about 2 years now, which of course you had the whole pandemic shit, but yeah. They got shut out and couldn't sweep the series against the Phillies. And you still won 3 games, but sweep would have been nice. And Kershaw put a really, really good effort. And so did Phil Bickford. Also, shout out to David Price. But, yeah, all for naught, guys. All for naught, right? Just another loss. That sucks. Just back-to-back compounded losses like that. Just, what an evening. So that's why I just feel kind of exhausted here a little bit, boys and girls. I won't lie to you about that. But I'm pretty sure, on the other end of the fucking spectrum, you don't have the New York Rangers fans, hopefully not too exhausted with their new head coach in good old boy Turk. Gerard Gallant will be the new head coach of the New York Rangers. I know the news is a bit old, but hey, it's okay. Because even though it's old, we still appreciate Gerard Gallant, and I think he's going to do fun things over there in New York. And watch out, the Rangers fans. I mean, you might get a playoff team there. I don't know. Gerard Gallant has a way to push guys and do really well. First 2.5 years, maybe. Love you, Turk, but you know what I'm talking about. But we continue on with hockey, talking about the Carolina Hurricanes will let Dougie Hamilton test free agency. Now, a lot of these players are obviously going to see what's going to happen in free agency. Certain players like Taylor Hall are saying, I would love to stay in Boston, which I don't know if the Boston Bruins can do with the salary cap and all that, but that would be very interesting if they can keep Taylor Hall and keep that offense potent and fresh. But a guy like Dougie Hamilton, I mean, I think he's going to be a very hot commodity all around the league. Pretty sure a team like Seattle can probably convince him, maybe, if they draft young players all around the expansion draft and then say, hey, why don't we bring Dougie Hamilton in to just solidify that blue line? Ooh, too much goddamn food, kids. But yeah, while I burp that shit out, we don't know what Dougie Hamilton will do in the free agency, but definitely a test out period for him. Should be very interesting to keep an eye on that, and certainly other free agents. And yeah, man, it's also interesting to see interesting speculations regarding our favorite losers in the NHL. And yes, I'm going to call them losers because honestly, even though they won the draft lottery, really Buffalo, is anything really going to get better from this point? I mean, Jack Eichel's probably gone. He seems like half a foot out the door. And once he leaves, he's going to be a franchise star somewhere else. Or just at least, a superstar at minimum. But, yeah. Sabres just continue to make headways in the worst ways possible. In headlines and just general outlook, ownership. On ice product, which I guess they got better and shit, but I don't know. Just curious. It's real curious. Like how Wimbledon, boys and girls, Grand Slam Wimbledon, will actually operate at full capacity for the finals. Which again, I'm always curious about, like, why this arbitrary date and number and time and place, all control. Good for you, cat bags. Good for you! Cat bags mean pussy. Is that so wrong? Meow. Perhaps. Perhaps it is, boys and girls. But, listen. Shit happens all around. That it does. Especially around OTAs. Where drama ensues, where players don't show up, like Jamal Adams. Love you, man. Come on, Prez. Come back. And a cat like Xavier Howard's not showing up for the Miami Dolphins. But yes, also a very curious name that popped out. New England Patriots Stephon Gilmore holding out for a contract extension. That's, lots of defensive backs saying, hey, listen, man, we want to get paid. We want to have some fucking guarantee and some goddamn money. And I get it. I do. But missing OTAs, pretty big. And I know the last time this shit happened with Earl, that was an absolute fucking disaster. But Prez is definitely a presence that we need in the Seattle Seahawks. And hopefully that news doesn't go out to be another disaster. That would just... That would suck. It really, really would. But what doesn't suck right now, boys and girls, is a prospect of the Dallas Mavericks. Because, yeah, almost as if the rumors were true, the Dallas Mavericks went ahead and parted ways with Donnie Nelson, GM, who has been with them for 24 seasons. Yeah. And it's a fucking huge message from ownership, Mark Cuban, saying, oh, we got to get shit better. Yeah, hire a right fucking GM this time around, jackass. Put some talent around Luka. What the fuck are you doing? Come on, man. Talking about, oh, we're going to help Luka by bringing along an injured Porzingis and nothing else on the side. Okay. That's a great plan, Mark. Or Donnie Nelson, I suppose, but God damn it. The Dallas Mavericks, it's a shame, really. You should see the Clippers just doing nasty shit. And they didn't even have Kawhi in Game 5 tonight. And they won. They beat the fucking Jazz. You fucking overrated pricks is what you are. Oh my God. What the actual hell? You really want to destroy a meme, Jazz? You really want to get the Clippers to Western Conference Final? Is that how much of a fucking stepping door man you are now? Is that right? Oh, but the Lakers, shh. This isn't about us. Shh, it's not about us. We suck. I admit that. But Utah Jazz, get your shit together. I want to see the series go to 7. And I want to see the Jazz win. Because again, I don't want the meme to end. As mean-spirited as it is, yes, boys and girls, can't fucking stand it. Prolong the series as long as possible. Why? Because CP3 is out on COVID protocols. Okay, sure. But it always feels like CP3 has some sort of weird hurdle to hopefully get into the illustrious championship that he so willingly deserves a chance at. I mean, he's been around the league so fucking long, man. Just let him have a goddamn chance. I think the Phoenix Suns can definitely do it. They have the juice. They have that oomph factor. But a team that definitely has the oomph factor and the guy who definitely motherfucking for real has that goddamn oomph factor is Kevin Durant. Oh my God. Game 5 was an utter embarrassment for the Milwaukee Bucks. I have to stutter my words there just because it was just disgusting how horribly mismanaged and misled the Bucks were by Budenholzer and just the array of morons in that squad. I'll admit to that shit right now. Giannis, you know what this team is? You and your fucking Milwaukee mediocre fucks. You're the goddamn Blazers of the East. Yeah, the Milwaukee Bucks are the Portland Trailblazers of the East. And it's embarrassing. Because at least the Trailblazers have the respect of getting fucking swept every once in a while. For a while there, they were only getting swept to get exited out. So consistency. But you motherfuckers, oh God, consistently mediocre in the playoffs. It's just wild and baffling. Regular season greatness from Giannis, and then all of a sudden just fucking nothing overall from the team. Not just Giannis, man. Giannis is all right. But when you compare it to the other end of the spectrum, the other fucking side of the court, where you had Kevin Durant, 47 points, 17 rebounds, 10 assists. Oh my fucking God. What the fuck was it? It was masterful. I don't even like KD. I'll admit to it. I fucking hate KD. Still a fucking snake. Can't stand that shit. But my God, man. My God, that was just a masterpiece. That was genius at work in the basketball realms. You probably won't see that for a while in the playoffs, especially in that scenario where James Harden was fucking horrible. He went, 0 for 7, 0 for 6. Oh, you're trying to bring back the days of the 0 for 27 straight fucking missed threes. You're going for that shit, James Harden? Oh, my God. But Kevin Durant said, nah. Get on my back. We're going to do this. And that kind of game, for a game 5, is a momentum shifter. It really is. And I honestly don't think the Bucks are coming out of this. They're going to lose in 6. And you're going to be left wondering, what the fuck do the Bucks do? Because this seems like the same plug-and-play formula. And Budenholzer's not going to be held accountable, if at all. I mean, really, it's kind of embarrassing. But what's more embarrassing is the Philadelphia 76ers. Let's just talk about this fucking game that happened tonight. So you had a 26-point lead by the 2-minute mark of the third quarter. And then you lost to the Atlanta Hawks. That's some ironic shit. Like you got choked out by the Atlanta Hawks. You choked to an Atlanta team. I hope you're fucking proud of yourself, Philadelphia. That is some new level shit. You let Atlanta have a redeeming story, and you are the chokers. My brain hurts from thinking about that shit. Oh, but the Philadelphia 76ers, I knew you were overrated cucks. I knew that shit. Straight up. But, wow. That was some next level choking. Congratulations. You guys are fucking horrible. And you're probably going to lose this series. You're down 3-2 now. And, man, we are going to have a very, very interesting semifinals, man. You never know what the hell's going to happen. But, hey, there's going to be teams that are kicking themselves, screaming out when they're getting exited in the playoffs, and certain teams are just willingly and kind of willingly and reluctantly. How the fuck does that work? It's a weird paradox, man, but sometimes that shit works. Yet, yeah, some teams are just fucking okay with that shit. I guess like the Lakers. They're okay with losing out. LeBron with all the fucking bitch-ass excuses. Oh, injuries. Oh, this season was so short. Off season. Why don't you go fucking shove that Space Jams up your ass, you little bitch? My God. But the Lakers certainly aren't shy about letting assistant coaches probably head out the door if they get better offers, better opportunities, as the Orlando Magic will interview Jason Kidd, assistant head coach. And yeah, I'm not surprised. Jason Kidd probably does want a head coach somewhere else, and Orlando is a fucking trash heap. Yeah, that's where basketball kind of goes to die. And I'm not apologizing about that shit. Are you kidding me? Oh my God, the Orlando Magic. If you just rewind back to the history of the Orlando Magic since Shaquille O'Neal, you will find that each and every single fucking time the Orlando Magic will somehow inevitably trade every valuable asset or superstar away for mere fucking chump change, and they always come out with this cyclical business model of just recycling the same shit year in, year out, and decades past, you will do nothing. Oh, the occasional fucking finals appearance. Congratulations. You're either getting swept or curb stomped and just you continually exist. Good job, Orlando. Oh, good Lord. God, my head's spinning from that stupid shit. Just thinking about how fucking dumb. Just how fucking dumb that team is, man. So inept. But another team that I can mention that is totally inept. The New Orleans Pelicans. Fired Jeff Van Gundy. The standard Jeff. Stan's a jackass in the fucking commentator box, right? I'm talking about the fucking Fat Gundy. The Fat Gundy with the fucking pedo stash shit going on, like the thicker pedo stash going on. Yeah, the Van Gundy got fired after one season. What the fuck? What the fuck? Are you that reactionary? I mean, Van Gundy's kind of overrated, to be honest, at times. But really? Really? That's the knee-jerk reaction, like, oh, we couldn't do anything. Well, I mean, your roster's kind of trash. What are you going to do? Pray? Hope? That shit doesn't work. Come on now. Don't be foolish. But it is a pell I can't. So, what are you going to do? Well, watch Lonzo Ball walk on free agency, and everybody else kind of fuck off afterwards, and you'll just be left on the island with Brandon Ingram and Zion Williamson, which will get you probably a decent amount of wins, but will it be enough? Will it ever be enough? Probably not. But certainly what was enough was the Washington Wizards with their head coach of 5 seasons in Brooks, where, yeah, I neglected to write down his first name like a jackass. But the Washington Wizards, I mean, listen, you don't need recognition in the coach that for 5 seasons got you where? Nowhere. Genuinely nowhere. And so now you're in this era of what if? I mean, potentials. And so let's see where the Wizards go. Let's see where the curious carousel of coaching hires takes us. And certainly will be a very interesting thing to see what happens with said circumstances. Now, a very curious circumstance that has popped up is something in the realm of world football, where 16-season veteran of world-famous club Real Madrid, Sergio Ramos, decides he is leaving Real Madrid as a free agent. What? So what club will be worthy to pick up Sergio Ramos? I mean, even at his age, that veteran leadership, that presence in the back line, his ability overall, I mean, you're still getting a pretty goddamn great player. Now, he won't be the Sergio Ramos of the three-peat Real Madrid squad, or even the, what was it? La Decima, right? The 10th one? Who knows? But Sergio Ramos has been with Real Madrid for so long, and you just forget that, oh yeah, he was in other clubs before. It's just that Real Madrid white is just so iconic with Sergio Ramos that it's crazy. And I'm pretty sure, Real Madrid fans are losing their fucking minds today. But yeah, that is some major news that I just was completely shocked by. I thought, oh my God, there was no way I ever thought Sergio Ramos was going to leave Real Madrid. At least not in the sense of, oh yeah, I'm just going to fuck off. Like, during international tourneys, like, what? Sergio fucking Ramos? But there we have it, boys and girls. And yes, Copa America and Euros are still going on right now. Haven't really been catching up with it right now, especially on the group stages. But, Wales got a beautiful win today. And I'm hoping Germany can fucking bounce back one of these goddamn games, man. Oh my God. 1-0 loss against France yesterday. And yeah, admittedly, I do have a France kit too. But, yeah, it bummed me the fuck out when Germany lost. Just an own goal, too, by Matt Hummel. Like, oh, come on. Come on, man. Matt Hummel's like, what are you doing, man? And for that matter, I could be asking Germany, what are you guys doing as a collective whole? Like, are you guys really going to be okay? Are you guys really good enough? I hope you are. I hope you can just figure some shit out, or you can win some goddamn matches. That'd be nice. Yeah. Maybe. Perhaps. I don't know. But in the realm of sports ball, boys and girls, we just truly don't know. But, when you go outside that realm, you just take everything in, just relax and enjoy, right? Much like I enjoyed some good old food right now. And I'm not going to lie. Right before this recording, I was seriously debating whether I could just just do audio only and just talk out of my goddamn ass about sports ball because I was tired of shit. The goddamn itis kicked in, boys and girls. Good Greek food, I mean, that gets me right in the sleepy mood, right in that good feels. And certainly not my favorite, takeout or delivery meal, but man, oh man, certainly some bomb ass shit where you're just eating just half a chicken, like half a whole chicken, and some rice and hummus and pita, just so goddamn good. And the specific place I get my goddamn Greek food at, I mean, they are consistent. I mean, this is the same taste since I've had that shit in college. It's crazy because college now, I graduated fucking 8 years ago. Curiously enough, 2013, boys and girls. But back in college days, man, it was the Greek food and In-N-Out, just staples of my disgusting fucking diet. But whenever people fucking talk about In-N-Out and tell me, oh, it's overrated, I say, you're a moron. Even though it's all opinion, it's all food. I get that shit. But listen, when it comes to fast food hamburgers, like the best of the best is In-N-Out. It doesn't even fucking compare. Five Guys, overrated as shit. Shake Shack, get the hell out of here. That's some overrated crap. Overpriced crap, too. And then you get into the earthly realm, fighters of fucking McDonald's, Burger King, Carl's Jr., and all that shit. I'm pretty sure I've ranted about burgers at one point, but dude, In-N-Out is where it's at. You get a 4x4 animal style fries and then Neapolitan shake and fountain drink. It's game on, baby. You're gonna feel disgusting, but that shit is delicious going in. And yes, that is Tales of a Fat Boy who has experienced that shit firsthand, and it's wild, man. It's fucking wild. And your boy certainly has not shied away from his past disgusting food experiences. And there's actually one curious story that I'll leave off with you boys and girls. So I have this scar. I don't know if the fucking camera can get that shit with the proper lighting, and I'm not going to twist my arm enough like a goddamn moron, but I do have the scar on my left arm, and it kind of goes on the top here of my arm too, if you can see that right here on the left. That scar is from scalding hot Oreo cream, which, oh my god, bro. So one time, long time ago, back in I want to say 2015. Back in 2015, your boy was a BuzzFeed watching moron. Fucking sheep, if you will. He followed this simple but elegant, but really fucking dumb recipe, quote unquote recipe or idea, in scraping off all the Oreo cream, putting it in a fucking bowl, and microwaving that shit for about a couple seconds. Little did I know that the cream would be so fucking hot that it could melt skin if mishandled. And sure enough, didn't handle that shit properly. I tried to one-glove it, one-hand it. Shit fucking plopped down to the ground and the cream just splattered all over. And I do actually have an R on my right thigh because of that too. But yeah, that shit burned so goddamn bad. I just lost my mind a little bit. But that led to... It was a very interesting day the next day because I couldn't sleep for a good long while because of the sheer pain. But I had to go to work early in the morning, which... Putting on the suit that day was just screaming and writhing in pain each time. And just thinking about it now, I was just like, oh my god, why the fuck would you have tried that recipe? But the curious brain wants and certainly tries to experiment with shit it doesn't know. And that's kind of the beauty and kind of the ridiculousness of life, if you will. But that will do for this episode now, boys and girls, as we have rambled and ranted enough. So I will leave you there, and we will come back tomorrow. I don't really know. Maybe we lazy out and do a throwback Thursday. I don't fucking know. Maybe we will, maybe we won't. But hey, stay tuned for tomorrow, bitches. But for now, kids, fuck off.